Force Media, unclog your feed.
In the Bravo universe, there are two equally destructive forces: the Housewives, who start it, and the producers, who make sure it finishes on camera. These are their stories.
I heard that Portia I hadn't watched this in a long time, is now into women too. And so I'm excited because she's so hot and now I have a chance.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you have a chance. Welcome back to another episode of Reality Corp. My name is Ace Fanning, and I am joined by people's sexiest man alive, Richie Skye. God. And you know what? People love when you come on, I think partially because they just touch themselves the whole time. I think that's what's going on. Now, normally, we would be joined by one Ana Quincoces, but unfortunately, this woman, I mean, it never ends. The technological issues that she's having, and I'm just like, we have a guest right now, right? Like, that we're working, and she's just like dicking around trying to figure out how to make her camera not track her. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
You know what's funny about this is that just because I've worked with Anna.
Yeah. This is tracking.
This is totally tracking. But it's a part, it's a part of the Anna magic. Right. There's a certain magic, a certain je ne sais quoi chaos that comes along with it that just I miss it.
You know what? That is true. But now I've been trying to teach Anna some stuff about like the podcast and how to do it. And I got a call from her the other day and she said, okay, I already feel like you're not going to be a patient teacher. And I was like, I haven't even said anything yet. Like, I was just like, she was asking for a question and I was just like, okay, what's happening? Oh, you're not going to be patient with me. So, I'm trying my best. I've always kind of been one of those people where like, I can't just let me do it for you. But that's the problem. I need her to learn the stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of the same way because I'm such a visual and hands-on person. So if I'm describing something, I need to be in there doing it too. Like,
yeah. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, baby. I feel like, how are you in group projects growing up?
I actually loathe a group project.
Because?
To be honest with you, I loathe them because I feel like it's never me. I feel like I'm always with people who either want to lead, too many leaders, or too many people who want to do nothing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm a very active participant, but I'm also a very solitary person in general. So I'm so used to doing things on my own.
Yeah.
So that when I'm in these group situations, I'm kind of like trying to figure out, okay, who's trying to position themselves for what, and let me fit in where I need to, because that's going to be the easiest way for me to get the job done.
Okay. So I'm a little bit different. I would usually find the slackers because I didn't want them to do anything because I knew they'd fuck it up, So it's just like more like we'd get in our little groups in school and I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I don't want to hear anyone's feedback. I don't want to have a conversation. Just you guys do what you're going to do. I'll do the project. I've always been that way. I'm not very collaborative.
Are you a type A personality?
So it's interesting. I have a lot of type A qualities, especially when I was younger. Now that I'm medicated, I'm definitely more type B. I'm very particular, but I'm also very lazy. So
describe that. Describe the laze.
The laziness is like for example, like we got a package to our front door and it was very big and I was like, well, I can't do it right now. I can't put it together. I can't, whatever. So it just sat out there for like 2 weeks. Yeah. Because it's like, well, if I move it inside and I'm still not going to have time to do it, then like, it's just, I wasted time doing the step to move it inside. and then I got to do it
And now you've
another
got to
step.
see it.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I am very much a type B personality.
Okay.
But I'm an active type B.
Okay.
So I'm not like, I'm very hyper focused when I need to be.
Okay.
But sometimes I feel like I'm so focused, I have a little bit of ADHD at the same time.
You
And
know-
I'm not the type of person who's aggressive with leading.
Mhm.
I'm very like casual, laid back.
I'm super laid back and casual. I don't ever let anybody drive me. Ever. I always have to drive. And here's the worst part. I'm a terrible driver. Terrible. Terrible driver, but I always feel like at least it's my terrible driving that I know, where if I'm with somebody else, I'm like, ugh, I don't trust this process.
Yeah, you're giving me some type A vibes.
Right. But
Some-
but it's
very interesting.
there's just a laziness to me as well. So it's interesting. But I do think I got lazier as I got medicated. So that, are you medicated?
Like, how do you mean medicated?
Antidepressants?
Like, do I take
SSRIs?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
But I sometimes wonder if I need to be, because my attention span is so, I feel like it's so short these days, but I don't know if that's because of like social media or if it's me.
Oh, no, it's all of our attention spans are terrible now because of fucking social media. It's ruined us all.
Yeah, because I noticed that when I'm traveling out of the country, I am the most relaxed person, that I feel like a completely different person. And then when I get back home in the States, I feel like a little crazed.
Yeah. You're just, you know what? I think about it and I'm like, were our ancestors, like our parents and stuff, like when they used to watch porn, they watched like movies, And now I'm like, why are you not already naked, like as I click play? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't have the attention span for you guys to do foreplay.
You can't
Like,
wait.
come on, let's get it going. Yeah. So I think our ancestors, they leaned more into like those movies, and it was like, oh,
They didn't have a choice.
here comes
it's
the pizza
probably
man.
Yeah, it's like on a VCR tape at that point in time. So it's like you either gotta fast forward or you
Right.
gotta rewind or pause or whatever it is.
Right. Now it's just like, we're in it.
Everything is instant.
We pop in and we're in it, No storyline needed whatsoever. I don't care who these people are. He could be the UPS driver. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Wow. Richie, I'm so sorry. Are you going to report me to HR?
Considering I don't know who HR would be, no.
It would be me. I would be HR.
I'm gonna report you to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well-
I'll be knocking on your door later.
Oh, I'm going to keep going then. Richie, I want to talk to you about Real Housewives of Atlanta because
Okay.
I've got some concerns.
Uh-oh.
Do we feel like this? I know that we're 2 episodes in, but from what we've seen on the trailer, do you feel like we've got a season? Yeah.
I do. Let me tell you why though.
Okay.
I think that there's a Zoom.
I
I
like
think
it.
that for where we are now, just in life in general, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Housewives as I need something to entertain me,
Okay.
And I think that whatever could be lacking for Atlanta in terms of a through line story,
Right.
I am entertained by the characters, if that makes any sense.
I get, so the thing that's always been so great about Atlanta, I feel like, is, we don't stay in the fights too long. Like,
No.
we say awful shit to each other and then we quickly move on, and it's like we're laughing again real quick. I feel as though Atlanta a couple seasons ago took a turn, and we're holding on to grudges a little too long. And I will say, the Portia Shamia of it all has really, really hurt me. I've been very hurt by that situation because I love the two of them together.
I love the idea of the two of them, but I don't love them together. And I'll take it back. If you go back to season, I think like 9. Okay. That's where I think we first started to see a fracture in their relationship because of the whole Portia and the accusations of, the stuff with Candy and with Shamia being friends with both Candy and Portia at that point in time.
Yeah.
It seemed like at that point, Portia kind of threw Shamia under the bus just a little bit in terms of how she positioned herself in that situation. And the relationship that I felt like Shamia had with Candy's truth and Portia's truth just weren't aligned. So I just have always felt like there's been some cracks there. And we know that their moms also have some issues as well.
Yeah.
Stemming back to their whatever happened with the daycare centers. I mean, who's beefing over daycare centers, but this is a real thing, right?
Yeah.
So I think that Shamia was used to being a friend of the show. And when she came into... I do. I think she was used to being a friend of the show. When she came in, though, I think that there is a specific... You are now in a position of power. And I think that she put herself in a second position because that was the position that she was used to. Does that make sense? It's kind of like this.
So you're not blaming Shamia?
No, I'm not blaming Shamia.
Okay,
I just think that the friendship was destined to go this way all this time. And it probably didn't help when they became equal on the show. Shamia, when she first came in, I felt like she was so loyal to Portia. And I felt like she wanted to prove that she wasn't trying to necessarily step on Portia's toes. That she put herself into this shadow position of Portia's, and it didn't work out well for her. Kind of like what I feel like Sutton does with Kyle.
Sutton's the fucking worst. I am so ready for Sutton to go. She brings... This week I was like, we're sitting in your big ass house off a main road and you're boring and you're talking to your mom on FaceTime. And I'm just like, this is we're paying you. I mean, we're not paying you, but the show is paying you.
I mean, we are paying. We're paying with our attention. And
exactly.
where do we want our attention to go? Just to speak on Sutton, I feel, and I was in my car just this past weekend, just analyzing the situation
as one does.
As one does, and I was thinking to myself, this Sutton that we know now is not the Sutton that we were introduced to. I want that Sutton back. I want the zany dressing. I want that. I want the awkwardly dressed Sutton who was wearing all the every designer thing, every fringe designer thing she could find.
All of it.
I want that Sutton back because she was awkward. She wasn't seemingly trying to fit in. And if she was doing a horrible job at it.
Well, I think that she was willing to be messy. And now I feel like the Sutton that we have in front of us is just like you said, she wants so badly to just be accepted. And it's like, oh my God, I can't do it.
And I'm like, why would you want to be accepted by these women?
Right.
You are probably one of the most wealthy. I mean, outside of Kathy Hilton and Jennifer Tilly, but you have a lot going for your life that you should be running the ship, even if they never liked you.
I think that the problem is that she, there's that nerd in school and they can have all the money and they could be like, oh my God, my parents are throwing me this huge birthday party, whatever. But it's like, yeah, but nobody likes you.
Mm-hmm.
And so Sutton's like, I just want to be liked. And it's like, yeah, we can't like you. It's not going to work for you. It's never going to. Yeah.
You can see where it comes from, though. It comes from her mom.
Oh, God. Her mom's a fucking monster. Reba.
I mean,
have you ever met someone worse than Reba?
Not on TV.
Yeah. You actually, that's so not true. Bronwyn's mom on Salt Lake City.
Oh God, I forgot about her.
Muzzy or whatever. She's the worst. Yeah.
I mean, but I think that Sutton's mom may have unintentionally done so much damage that it feels like every relationship now, Sutton is repeating a pattern of trying to be accepted.
Yeah.
And it's like, Sutton, you're an awkward girl.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that. I want you to be awkward. I want you to be different.
She can't go against the grain.
But that's her natural state.
Right.
You could tell, like, her natural state is to go against the grain, but she's dimming her own light to fit in on this show. And I'm like, it's making you boring.
Yes. I mean, how are you best friends with Jennifer Tilly and acting like you're sane? You know? It's
no, like, and the show needs a Jennifer Tilly. I mean, but even Jennifer, I feel like, is
changing.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she's kind of acquiescing to the status quo. I mean, the best thing about her, in my opinion, at this point, is her reunion outfit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That to me, that was Chef's kiss. I'm like, now that was
pretty.
That is a masterpiece.
And it got to be expensive as hell. We're going to talk about the Beverly Hills reunion looks, but I want to finish Atlanta first because I'm going to say something, and I need this to just let this marinate with you for a minute.
Okay.
Is it possible that with Portia this season, do you remember when Bethany left New York and then came back? Did you watch New York? Okay.
Oh my God.
When Bethany came back, that's when Bethany basically became in charge of the show. I'll show up late to the trips. I'll film when I want to. I'll do this. I'll do that. Are we heading that way with Portia?
I can see that being the case.
Yeah.
I can see it certainly feels that way, right? Yeah. I think that it does feel very much like the Portia show.
I mean, they brought her back to try and save the show, and I feel like that goes to your head.
It probably does. And remember that season when she came back, there were 8 housewives.
Oh.
Similarly,
yes,
there are 8 housewives here at this point now.
Yes.
I think that, oh my God, like you kind of hit the nail on the head there a bit.
Thank you.
Like a lot, actually.
Thank you.
Now that I think about it. But I think what's going to be interesting is it will be interesting to see where K. Michelle and Portia land.
Okay.
That I think is going to be telling.
I need you to help me understand K. Michelle. So I did not know who K. Michelle was before any of this.
Got it.
But Beyonce said that she was inspired by her switch to country music by K. Michelle.
Okay, so yeah, I'll give you just a brief context about K. Michelle.
Okay.
She started her reality TV career on Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
And she was a firecracker. Hilarious. Like she knows what to do. But she's always been a singer first, to be honest. That has been, I feel like, her main career where she's really had the most impact.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that K. Michelle, she went to school for yodeling. Well, I think she got a scholarship for yodeling. So country music has always been what she wants to do.
Yeah.
But record labels have always positioned her as, no, you need to do R&B because, I mean, honestly, like you're a Black woman, like that's going to make you, that's going to be your lane. Right.
Yeah.
So she's been trying to do this work for a long time in country music. And I think that it was the recognition from Beyonce. Like, I see the work that you put in. I see the work that you've been doing. And I think it was an acknowledgement of that. And I think with K. Michelle doing Housewives, she started in Love and Hip Hop, yes. But I think the door opened for her on a show called The Queen's Court on Peacock.
Yeah.
And once that door was open, I felt like that was really the inroads for her to make it to Bravo, because I felt like they could see that she would work in this environment.
She reminds me a little bit of Cardi B in her mannerisms and stuff like that. I'm enjoying her. I went to her YouTube and I was watching some of the music videos, and she's got videos on there with like 100 million views, 80 million views, 50 million views. But then her most recent song, which is 6 months old, has like 20,000 views. And I gotta say, the newest song, Jack Daniels is what it was called, I enjoyed it so much better than her other stuff. And it felt like you could feel like this was music she wanted to be creating, where before it was more forced. And I'm like, is she losing her fan base by doing this?
That's a good question, but it's almost like you have to follow that itch until you can't follow it anymore. And I think it's kind of like, it's a creative, I think, it's one of those creative things that it's just in your spirit and you cannot let it go until you have at least given it your all.
Yeah. I feel like, I think that she's going to be a good addition to the show. I really do.
Yeah.
But Kim Fields, okay, when they brought her on, we thought like, oh, she's going to be amazing for the show. Is that, I don't know why, but and I don't know anything about Pinky. I don't know anything about her. But I was kind of getting the idea. I'm like, oh God, please don't be another Kim Fields.
Oh, this is a good one. I think Anna is. I think Anna's in the chat.
She is, yes. She's like, she's wanting to come in here, and I was like, you can come in after we're done talking about Atlanta.
Ooh. Pinky. So the funny thing about it is Pinky has such an interesting story at this point. And it's kind of almost, it's eerily similar to what's happening with Kelly right now. Like Pinky is in like this whole bankruptcy situation,
which is wild.
And it's very wild, but I think it's also very telling of, and I just had this conversation earlier, the restaurant industry in general.
Yeah.
Like I feel like so many people get into that industry, and it seems so rough. Like it seems like the hardest to maintain.
Oh, for sure.
And trying to do so many. But I'm interested to see how she fits in terms of Housewives.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
She seems laid back.
She seems very laid back, but I think it's hard. It's going to be hard for me to say because I feel like I didn't know what Kim Fields was going to be like either.
Right.
I knew Kim Fields as Tootie. I knew her as Regine from Living Single. So I expected her to have Regine Living Single energy. And but she in person does not.
Like you realize that was written for you.
That was written for her and she played it well.
Right.
But whereas I think, and I'm going to say this, I love Drew. I think Drew plays the role of a housewife.
I hate Drew. And I don't know how every season she keeps coming back. Like, I also feel like I feel like you're broke, and I don't need another Kiarna from Potomac. You know, I don't like when we go to a condo. Same thing with Kelly. I don't like when we're in a townhouse. Like, I get with Kelly with where she's at because she's freshly divorced and going through that whole situation and she's growing, but like Drew, to me, it feels like, yes, she's got a big house, but it feels like a house of cards.
Well, unfortunately now the word on the curb is that she has been put out of the house.
Yeah, she lost custody.
TMZ. So it's one of those situations where I saw somebody made a post and they were talking about the cast being less than stellar in terms of wealth in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And, I think the thing that with Atlanta sometimes that we lose, and this is an unfortunate thing, is we lose the ability to really get to know new faces. kind of like, and I have not seen all of the episodes of Rhode Island, but I would liken it to Salt Lake City. We didn't know these women, and so and we can sort of question some of their wealth too. But it feels like the Rhode Island women. There's wealth there.
Yeah.
I want to discover wealth. That's how we got into these shows. These wealthy women, however they obtained their wealth, we wanted to see their lives, and the zanier they were, the better.
Right.
That's the formula. That's the winning formula. Do we have that winning formula in Atlanta currently? No. We have another formula. We have the new version of Housewives.
Right.
And I think there's an old school way to do Housewives. There's a new school way. And I feel like what we see now is the reason why Phaedra and Cynthia are there, in my opinion, is to give us that old school nostalgia version of Housewives. And I think that we've ushered in a new group who are here to entertain us.
When I saw, is Phaedra's sister named Lauren?
No, that's Portia's sister.
Oh, Portia's sister. That's what I meant. So,
yeah.
When I saw Lauren at the dinner, I was like, oh my God, remember how much they used to fight? And then I was taken back to Cynthia and Mallory.
And her sister.
And
yeah.
That was television gold. Those two fucking hate each other, but also can't get away from each other. That was great television. I'm like, we need more family ties in our Housewives.
Yeah. I agree with you there as well, because I think again, there's something about family fighting that the stakes are so much higher. Mm-hmm. So you care about it more than people who don't know each other and they're just kind of meeting and they're fighting.
Yeah. All right, guys, listen, Ana Quincoces is back. Fingers crossed that she has her technology figured out. But honestly, if I had to guess, probably not. Anna, what's the status?
I tried everything, whatever. Big face, hoarder, whatever.
Okay.
The thing, oh my God. Let me just pull this up. I know it shouldn't make a difference, but who knows? At me.
You know what? It reminds me of like in old sitcoms when they would like zoom in on the person's face.
I know.
Like,
I don't know what to do. I don't even have to say anymore. I'm so confused.
I have to stay like very still in order for mine to stay.
Right, but mine stays still and it's still close. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Whatever. I'm standing back here.
This is the problem.
You're here.
It's still going with you. Doesn't matter how far away you move from it.
I know. Ace, I don't know.
Mine just did it.
I don't know.
Wow. God.
All right.
Anna, we're
Listen,
so
I
glad
was
to have
listening.
you.
I had a lot of things to say about Atlanta.
Okay.
And fuck you, Ace. Just know that you were enjoying your little bromance, and I saw you. You were happy as a little girl. Mm-hmm. I'm sure if I could have seen them, your little nipples would have been erect.
My penis is erect.
Yeah. And Richie is mine. Mm-hmm. I saw him first. I found him first. I worked with him first. And so I hope you enjoyed your little 20 minutes of love with Richie.
You know what? Richie and I are getting closer.
Yeah.
And I think you have something to be fearful of.
I am. I'm already fearful of everybody. I'm fearful of Mary Payne. I'm fearful of Brittany. And now I'm fearful of Richie. And oh my God, if Gibson Johns comes near you, you just immediately ejaculate.
No, you know what? I've learned Gibson, he just doesn't like me.
It's not that he doesn't like you. It's you are not at his level.
Oh.
He's a waspy son of a bitch from Greenwich, Connecticut. You know what I mean?
Okay.
He's more my type, and he's gay.
Okay. Well, listen, Richie and I, it's happening. Now, I did wish Richie a happy birthday, and it took about a week and a half to hear back. But that's okay because I did hear back. I did hear back. But I do know where I fall with Richie, and it's low, and that's okay.
It's not low. Richie doesn't hold anybody low. Richie is one of the best humans on the planet. So he'll never, even if it's out of pity, he'll never let you know it's out of pity.
Right.
But he'll hold you in high regard, always. And we'll all feel the same. We'll all feel the same.
Good.
But I know deep inside that he loves me so much more than you.
Okay. Well,
that's
we'll
just the
see
way
about
it is.
that. We'll see about that.
Yeah. Anyway, I heard that Portia I hadn't watched this in a long time, is now into women too. And so I'm excited because she's so hot and now I have a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if you have a chance, but she is dipping in the lady pond. Now, Richie, do we think that her going in the lady pond, do you think that she's ever going down or she's just gone down?
This is his biggest questions about lesbians.
No.
To him,
it's when
a
people,
lesbian isn't a real lesbian unless she's willing to go down there and...
I just feel like it's when these late in life lesbians come out, they're not willing to put in the work. They're not
commit.
You got to go down on a woman.
Yeah.
I think Portia's willing
she
to go
is.
there.
Okay.
I think because the reason we're talking about this because when Kyle was first with what's her name? Morgan, we thought Morgan was just doing all the work.
Right.
But Kyle today,
I don't know.
She's going. I think she is.
Kyle
I think she's going
all
there.
in there. I think Kyle has always been all up in there.
She's there doing like the alphabet thing and all that stuff.
Wow.
You know the alphabet. No, because you don't go down on women, Richie.
I mean, no, I don't.
But apparently
I know
think
of
you'd
it.
still know what it is.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seen it in action.
He keeps complaining that I am stating the obvious on these episodes, like how black men are hung like a horse.
Richie, she's like, I did some research and I found out that typically black men have bigger penises.
The research wasn't that.
And I'm like, yeah, thanks for telling us. The sky
I
is
was
blue.
talking about men from Argentina and men from Central America.
Okay.
And so in the process, of course, I said, we know this and we know this to be true. We know people from, from Arizona, from Peoria, Arizona.
Right.
They have a fully erect shower and grower.
No. I'm a grower.
Okay, 3 inches. That's what you grow to.
Lies. Richie,
No,
don't believe
it's not
her.
lies.
Don't believe
I
her.
talked to Caitlin. She told me.
No, it's like 6.5 and got some girth.
I don't believe it.
I'm telling you.
I don't believe
I'm
it.
telling you.
And it's probably pencil skinny.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, it's
might
such a
not
little
be
pencil.
as long, but it is not skinny.
It's a little pencil.
It's
a little pencil.
You. Exactly, Richie. Thank you.
That's Richie. That's Richie. I've seen Richie in underwear.
I know. I keep asking him to send me pictures of him in underwear. And
No,
never get 'em.
we used to do a show together at 5:00 in the morning. I would storm into he would steal the dressing room every morning, the whole dressing room for himself. And then I just storm in there because I needed to see myself in a different mirror. And I saw his package.
Wow.
There was another person in that dressing room, mind you, that I had to work around.
Oh, really? I didn't never notice that. I did
Well, your
everything.
eyes go to Richie as they should.
Richie's beautiful.
Right.
In person, Richie's a beautiful man.
So hot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, let's talk about our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion looks because they came out and, for a place that always has so much fashion, I always feel like Beverly Hills drops the ball. And this is one of their more cohesive situations, I feel like, with what's gone on in the past. So let's take a look.
Honestly, I think that every dress represents not who they are, but who they are right now.
That makes no sense to me. What are you saying?
Richie, what I'm saying is what they're going through, the stage they are in this season, the dresses reflect that.
I can. It's funny. It's an abstract notion, but I totally get it.
Yeah,
it makes so much sense when you look at each individual person. Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So kind of Sutton has taken a back, kind of stepped back this season. She's trying this new version of Sutton.
Sutton Brown.
Sutton Brown. This is Sutton Brown. And first I should say that this is a Patrick and Paul design.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, Ace. It's definitely not their typical. But Patrick and Paul do a lot of pageanty looking stuff. You know what I mean? Look, can we call a spade a spade? She doesn't have a great body. She doesn't. It's an interesting body. It's hard to dress. Like, I don't think I have a great body, but I know how to dress for my body.
I'm telling you though, Sutton, I feel like what Sutton does when she gets dressed is she says, what's the worst thing I could wear for my body type? And that's what she does. At Rachel's Studio 54 party, have you ever seen someone dressed worse?
It's very hard for Sutton to find something that suits her body. She has a very strange physique. You're either, some people are curvy or an apple or a pear. If you have a pear-shaped body, then you have good legs. Not big, usually thin legs, but nice. So then you could wear tunicky stuff that doesn't accentuate your waist. Me, I always have to accentuate my waist because if not, I look fat. This, for her body, look, I think even the color, which is a tough color to wear, looks good on her. I don't know. I want to hear what Richie says. It is not my favorite dress in the world. I could never wear that dress. Like, if I were wearing that dress right now, standing next to her, she would look better than me.
Richie could wear it.
Okay, Richie.
I mean, the color would definitely, I feel like, suit me better. But I think that this is probably the best that Sutton has ever looked.
Ever.
I think that everything from the hair to the color to the way the dress is shaped, because she's not a curvaceous woman.
No.
So
and that V gives her, it's an illusion.
It gives her the shape. And I think that it also, because she has kind of like really small legs, I think that this really does her so many favors in terms of even her legs, that everything looks proportionate. And this is where she needs to, I don't want to say land all the time, but there's a way that she could dress that could showcase a different type of shape. And I don't think she knows how to do it yet. And she needs to talk to Rachel.
And Paul did a great job on this. She's also small breasted, but the cut is sexy, but not vulgar.
Yeah.
It's just right. Her hair is beautiful, everything. Ace, have you ever felt more wrong in your life?
No, because I'm gonna finish my thought process here.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
here's two things. Here's two things that I think about. Number one, this is a still photo, so it's gonna look very different on video. Number two,
that is very true.
She is standing versus sitting, and I don't think that the bottom half of this dress is going to look as good as it does when it's just hanging there versus when she's sitting.
Yeah, that is absolutely very possible.
Thank you.
I do think that when she crosses her legs, we're going to see her legs. But when you cross your legs, the legs don't look skinny or weird because it rests on the other leg and it pushes up your calf muscle. And I think the legs are going to look good. If the top stays close to her body and doesn't bunch up, I think she'll look good sitting down.
Okay. Well.
No.
And at least, if nothing else, her hair looks great.
Yeah. She looks good, it's really the best she's ever looked here.
I'm going to go to my absolute worst outfit of the night. And I love Kyle Richards, but God, it's like, okay, cool. You got a Home Depot card. Like, we've got it. We got it.
Ace, you know what it is
now, and this is who you are. But and I love Kyle Richards, and I have apologized so many times for things that Kyle does. And it's
he really does love her.
What the fuck is this?
I think again, this is what I mentioned, where they are in their season.
This is like day to night Olive Garden waiter.
I bet it's. I want to look it up because. Who do you think the designer is on this, Richie? Like, if you had to guess, it's hard to tell.
The Gap. Listen, I don't like it at all.
I don't like it at all.
You remember that brand Lerner?
Yes, Lerner. Remember that?
It reminds me of something she got. Like, I think she got this from Lerner. This is that mindset for me.
Yeah.
This is not what you wear to a reunion. I don't know where you specifically might wear this to. Maybe some type of other outing or something like that. But when you're thinking about like the reunion, which is kind of like the Super Bowl for Housewives,
I feel like you could wear this to a golf banquet.
It would look cuter if it was short. If she had a pop of color with her shoes or her
if
back.
It was short, and that if she had a different hairstyle as well. Like I would be here for like something kind of big and messy, right? If you're gonna go for this, give me something up top, but you take away all the hair and you take away all. It's just giving like we're going to the office today.
Yeah, let me.
And we're going to finish that last. We're going to go to that last 5 meetings, and we're just going to clock out at 4:45.
And she's not even like the CEO. It's like
no, she is very much in accounting.
Yes, exactly. But
look, she either is doing somebody a favor, a new designer, or she deliberately wanted to dress understated academia. I don't know.
She's giving a shout out to Morgan in this. I do feel like Kyle has dropped the ball so many times on reunions.
She has.
And I don't understand it.
It's kind of like we lose her. Like it's what happens
every time.
Anna, is there a psychology that because in my mind, this is your big day, right?
Right.
Is there a psychology that goes into like, you know what? I'm not going to do my best. I'm actually going to dress down from my confessionals for the reunion. What happens there?
Look, I only had one reunion. So at that time.
And her dress was from Wet Seal.
No, it wasn't. We had designers reaching out to us and we built this dress from scratch. Like it was a look that I thought would work with my body, which I think it did.
It did.
And it ended up being very low cut where I wasn't comfortable sitting down. So I had to kind of just look everywhere for something to do. And I ended up getting some pearls. And then Mama Elsa lent me another pair of pearls, which made it look like, according to Ace, like I was going to work. Yeah. A Oompa Loompa going to work, because let's not forget my tan.
Yeah.
I think that other people, when I was a housewife, I always thought that everybody overdressed. And I'm one of those people that would rather be underdressed than overdressed. And not everybody feels that way, but I would rather be in jeans at a party where everybody's in gowns. I could own that more than being in a gown when everybody's in jeans. Think about that. Like the other one is easier. So I always thought that Alexia and, whatever, they're always wearing gowns to things that were like more casual. So I wouldn't have worn something long. And they all wore long and sequins. I was always much more subdued when it came to that stuff. I also didn't do lashes or hair extensions. I didn't really know.
I think you also knew your look though. Like if I just knowing you and just being at events with you, I think that you knew what worked for you, right?
For my body, for sure.
So even if it was something newer, or it still was it was still Anna.
Yeah.
And I don't think Kyle doesn't have that.
Kyle doesn't know who she is. And it's like, whatever, she has this idea in her head that she wanted to be. I don't know exactly. But look, she didn't think it through, because there's a lot of things that go with this kind of decision, right? I don't know. One of the things, and I always talk about, the people need to understand their colors, okay? White is not a great color for her. Cream is a good color for her. There is a difference, right? One has a warm undertones and one has cool undertones. For her skin, something with a warm undertone looks better. And by the way, everybody keeps asking me this. You want to know how you know what your colors are, whether you're cool or warm? Get two shirts. Put a white one next to your face. If it brightens you up, you have cool undertones. If it washes you out, then you have warm undertones. That's it. It's that simple. But anyway, I don't think the pearls.
What we call these warm undertones or cool undertones?
This was a mistake, because I have cool undertones, and boy, that was George Melissa Gorga's, whatever guy, and he put that shit on thick, and the makeup. It was all one color. I was all one color.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sad.
Beautiful. All right, let's move on to somebody else's look. Let's talk about Miss Erica Jane. For someone who I feel like always gives us such great looks in confessionals, this is so boring.
I mean, I don't know that it's boring. I think it's very Erica. It's very Erica right now. I'm telling you. I think she couldn't she's not going to wear something like what Kyle wore, because she's very, she's sexier and stuff, but she's wearing like a corset with something transparent on top.
It's
That's
boring.
sexy.
It looks like Forever 21.
Okay, Richie.
It's giving, like, honestly, boring. I agree. Lingerie.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, if her assignment was black, there's so much she could have done.
Yeah.
So much more fun things she could have done that basically in
That
my
were
mind,
more her.
yeah, that are more Erica Jane. And this, to me, it feels like there was a decision generally amongst most of the girls. You know what? We're gonna play it cool this year. We're not gonna do too much at all. And this is kind of what you end up with. And but I do agree, in this season, this is them. This is
them.
They are dressed the way the season was presented.
Boring.
Boring. And then I'll tell you the biggest problem I have with this look. No, I don't like it. I would never wear it, but it's been done. Alexia did this. Somebody else has, like 5 people have done this, like a while ago. So it's not current.
I also don't like the hair either.
No, the hair is terrible.
Terrible.
Like, I love Erica, and listen, I think that, did those orphans and widows suffer? Yes, but she needed the glam. I don't know. I'm upset about this one. I just always feel like she gives us more. I want to go to my absolute best dressed. And by that, I'm saying I'm kidding. It's sarcasm.
Why?
You know what's funny,
What
guys?
is this?
I bought her book recently.
Stop it.
Yes,
Richie, you did
I
not.
did.
What?
I did.
Have you read it?
I am in the beginning of reading it. Okay.
I
you
trust
made more
your
money?
opinion on this, because Richie's very much about manifesting and getting in the right state of mind. And he has done that in his life. We both got fired at the same time from a show.
He manifested that.
He totally reinvented himself. And so if there is something to it, let me know, because I'll read it.
I will
too.
definitely let you know.
Yeah.
But I will say she's starting off on the right foot for me,
Wow.
at least in the book.
Okay.
Now let's look. We can.
Okay.
Let's get back.
Okay.
But I did have to tell you guys that.
Okay.
It looks like she, pantyhose got shredded up. And then they attached it to a dress.
Do you think it's some kind of wrap over the dress, or is this the dress?
I think it's the dress.
I think it's attached to the dress. Here's what I will give her props for: trying something.
Yeah.
I would rather you be at least oddly interesting in a way that doesn't work than blah and boring. And you've had experience with this. She's had no experience on the reunion stage.
Right.
And I do feel like this actually fits her character.
You know what I do like about her, and look, whatever. This is life, right? We start out totally hating somebody, and then it says something about us, right? Like, I am starting to see things about her that I appreciate. For example, she's not always on physically and glam wise. She is okay with people seeing her with not a stitch of makeup on, with her, she had a baby not long ago, so she's probably not back to her pre-pregnancy weight. She is okay showing all that. It probably has a lot to do with her age, because I assume, I think she's a millennial. That's how millennials are. This is how I am. This is how I look. This is whatever. So I have liked that about her. That being said, I think she's finding her way, and she keeps changing her look.
I think that understated is one thing, but at Rachel's Studio 54 party, she was in a pink romper thing that looked like it was from Forever 21.
Yeah, well, fashion is not her thing.
No, it's not.
And so this was a designer that came to her and says, let's do something a little different. I like the combination of white and beige, but I don't like the dress. Her hair looks great. Her hair looks a little darker, and it looks good. Her makeup from a distance looks better. I don't know.
I have found her general fashion sense on the show to be a tad bit whimsical.
Whimsical.
Anyway, like kind of fairy,
Yeah.
like she's about to fly away a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think this to me tracks.
The way that I know that Amanda has many a pictures of her on that were once on Instagram holding a coffee mug, and she's got those like brown boots that go like to her knee, and it's like fall y'all. I know that. I know that about this woman. Like she's the definition. I don't think we even say this anymore, but she's basic.
Yeah.
She's just so basic.
She's a little basic. She's a little basic with a lot to prove. She does. I don't know I understand the whimsical, but I don't. But that doesn't include wearing designer everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause
and
she
when I say
loves the label.
whimsical, I mean like frilly. Like there are little
Oh, yeah,
frilly
frilly,
things
yeah.
that she wears.
I mean,
I think that's
she went
probably
to-
a better way to put that.
Yeah, she went to watch what happens live. Watch what happens
in a
live
maxi dress.
in a tea dress with flowers.
Like it's nighttime
Really strange.
television, babe. What are you
No.
doing?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
What are you doing,
This is coming
Amanda?
from someone who can't dress for shit.
Right.
All right, let's
Next.
move on to Miss Dorit. Yeah.
I mean,
tell me your
You know
thoughts.
what? I don't loathe it,
No,
but
me
I don't
either.
like it.
but again, it's consistent with who she is this season.
No, this season, this thing would be tattered up, burnt, and a fucking mess. And
I think she's trying to present herself as because of the way her season went, more understated, more like,
you
more
know that
quiet,
her book
elegant.
is delayed again, right?
Huh?
Her book is delayed again.
Oh, of course. She hasn't
Wait,
even
wait,
written
wait,
the
wait, wait.
first
So
word.
give me the timeline. Give
The
me the
book
timeline.
was supposed to be, I think it was supposed, there was one date before, and then it was supposed to be April 7th, which was going to coincide like with like her
Right.
book launch or book cover, whatever.
and the
party.
reunion, I'm sure.
And then now it's not coming out till June. And mind you, somebody else is writing the book. But they are still like, she has to approve stuff. And
Well, she's to prove, and she's got to sit with them to give them the content that then they will put together in a way that it will appeal to people to read it.
from what
But
I've
she's-
heard is that is all done. It's that she then is getting
second guessing herself.
in the editing, yes, and like, oh, maybe we shouldn't put that in. They're like, well, no, that's an interesting part of your story. We got to put that in, and
Or legally, what can she say and not say?
yeah. So I just think this woman, oh my god,
To me, she should have been in some black leather. Like, I mean, if
Right.
anybody was going to have
Armor. She
black
should have been
look-
wearing armor.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think she could have done the black instead of Erica, only
Yeah.
because I felt like she was more dangerous this season, right? So I think if she had done something like black leather, something, and yeah, I don't know, I don't care what, just not
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, this is, look, honestly, if it weren't for the fact that it puddles at the bottom and opens up like that, if it was just touching the ground, it would look like a negligee you sleep in.
and do you not think too? I mean, Dorit weighs what, 95 pounds? This doesn't
101.
101 pounds. This doesn't quite show that off.
No, it doesn't. And also charmeuse, which is that fabric, like in her stomach area, it looks like it's not flat. And you know that she's thin and has that fabric is not forgiving at all. Yeah. So I don't like
I
that
look good
section
in
of it.
charmeuse or whatever. it's
Do
called.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can always pull it off. Okay, let's move on to Miss Bose. I feel like I like her look, but it doesn't go with anybody else now.
I mean, it's funny because the color on her is fantastic.
Insane.
Her hair looks great. I think she looks great. The dress is so her, And I like that she selected this color. Like in this past episodes when she wore a lot of yellow, it looks good on her because she has beautiful skin. But I love this almost monotone, interesting brown plum. She can't wear something very plain because she's bigger than life. I don't know. I think this look, it's not something I would wear, but I think this look is perfect for her. It shows who she is,
but
confident.
Then put her next to Kyle. And it's
right.
like,
well, that's
God.
Kyle's problem. That's a Kyle problem. Bose is dressing like who Bose is.
Yeah. I just wish that everybody had gone to this level.
I do too. Okay, so that's the problem. She looks like she's going to a different event than the rest of the ladies. And I love the dress. And if you are going to and I get it, and you're right, that is that person's problem. Yeah. But then it becomes the set problem, right?
Yeah. It's not cohesive. Yeah.
It's not cohesive because you have Bose going to an actual reunion and everybody else is going to the office. What are we doing? Right.
Yeah.
So we've got to have some level of, and I know Beverly Hills doesn't kind of really do those themes in the way that some of the other shows do.
They said neutral colors.
But, okay, so juxtapose that with the sort of reds or for Potomac, right? If we had a way to say there's more than a mood board, because the mood board is going to show you, all right, the color, but also the type, right? So it's got to be, all right, we're going to do the Met Gala theme, right? So what does that tell you? That tells me that I need to go the extra mile for this reunion. And I felt like they had a color theme, but not a style theme. Right.
I also think that this is understated for Bose. She's not wearing anything on her head. She's not. This is a regular dress with the sleeves. But other than that, it's a regular dress.
Maybe they just like Beverly Hills to be
representative of their personalities. I don't know.
I mean, do you remember that reunion when Erica wore that awful pink outfit and she was pastier than hell and she looked terrible? And then that's the same reunion that Kyle was in that black dress that was squeezing her arms.
Oh my God,
that was a terrible reunion.
Kyle doesn't really know how to dress. Honestly, she doesn't.
But it's you're paying people to dress you. Why are you getting so fucked over by this? I don't understand.
She looks beautiful, whatever, whether it fits or not.
Rachel Zoe.
I mean, I just love Rachel. She has a style. She sticks to the style. She looks stunning.
Rachel Zoe to me I'm definitely found myself to be a Rachel Zoe apologist. Would I have normally probably thought, if this had been on someone else, would I have thought it was that great? Probably not. But because it's Rachel Zoe, I think it is. And Rachel Zoe has raised two wonderful, amazing boys.
And they're so beautiful.
And so my hat's off to Rachel. I think, wow, amazing.
I mean, I just think that I think that she bridges the gap between some of these people because I don't think she looks understated next to Bose. I think she looks like the same as Bose, but in her own style. I don't think she looks too much more than Dorit or Erica. She really bridges the gap. The odd man out here is Kyle. They should have sent her home and had her change her outfit.
Yeah.
Plus, they always ask you to bring more than one option.
Richie, are you hating this?
I don't hate it. I don't love it either. I mean, it looks like Rachel Zoe dressed as Rachel Zoe,
right?
For any event. And I agree with Anna. It does bridge the gap. She was the person who when I looked at the photos, I said, okay, I see what they're doing here. So she's the one that pulls everything together. Could it have been more? I think it could have been. But again, it's like I said earlier, for you, Anna, I appreciate somebody who knows who they are, who dresses for who they are, and they dress for the occasion, and they dress like who they are for the occasion. So I can't be mad at it.
I haven't seen the front of the dress. I don't know. Maybe
That's
it has
my problem too.
It maybe has a super deep V, which I just love that when somebody has very small boobs. I love that look. I don't like when people have big circle tits.
Like
But
me.
yeah,
I wonder if I
but
can see it on her page.
I wish that we could see the front. I think that would change it for me.
I want to take a quick break from talking about their outfits, though, because I want to talk about what's going on with Rachel Zoe right now. Because Raj, his girlfriend, came out on Instagram and tried to come for Rachel. And this bitch, she is a low-down, broke-ass version of Rachel Zoe. And I thought she's trying to, like, on her Instagram, she thinks that she's like a stylist, but she's just posting like screenshots of Rolex watches and stuff, being like, this looks great for, and she's styling men. And she came on and she was just like, me and Raj had been together at a year at this point. And I was like, so are you telling us that he was cheating on Rachel with you? And that's the year, because the timeline didn't quite add up for me. And I think that this woman is such a piece of shit, and don't come for Rachel Zoe.
Yeah, I saw her post. I saw somebody post it, and I was like, I don't even know if there was any real need to say anything other than like, to get some press for yourself. But I don't think not enough people really know her in order for her to feel like she needed to speak out. Exactly. But I guess everybody deserves to have their say, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's like, girl, I mean, like, use this as your moment to get more clients, not this.
I feel like if we're blaming someone, we're blaming Roger. Like, yeah, you're annoying and whatever, but Roger's the one who did the birthday post. Roger's the one who introduced you to the boys when you didn't tell her. Like, so just shut up. Just shut up and go about doing your little Pinterest boards, bitch.
Agreed. Agreed.
Wow.
Why am I blurry?
Wow.
Can you tell? Not only do I have big head, but I'm blurry.
Anna, it's just part of the look at this point. Yeah, we're just going with
Whatever.
it. Kathy Hilton. No. I feel like in the Christmas Carol or whatever, when
she just needs the little the
lantern
candle.
Yes.
Yeah, the lantern or the little candle with the thing.
Yes, like this is Ghost of Christmas.
And she's going through the house,
future or whatever. Yes.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah. She's looking for a glass of grog or whatever they drank back then.
Yeah.
And the hair.
Richie, your thoughts?
This dress is a severe no. It's a no. And I get it. It's Kathy. It's not much you can probably tell her. We're just glad she showed up, I guess. But God, no, not this. Not
God,
this.
no.
I would rather her wear like a power suit, like she is. This is the time where I want to see somebody going to the office. Put on your office gear, Kathy. I would rather see that than this.
Yeah. I agree.
It feels
awful.
like those ruffles on the bottom were sewn on. Like it was a dress.
It's too short. The dress was too short.
Or someone was just like, oh, I want to put my own touch on this, and it was like, cool.
It looks like those old curtains from like the 70s. Like
yes,
like you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's bad. All right, let's go to who I think we can all agree best dressed of the night, Jennifer Tilly.
Hands down, my favorite.
Man,
Number one,
what that shit cost her?
The way that this hugs onto her body is insane. Obviously, the dress was made for her, but this dress was made for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And again, I think it's representative of her season, just like jumping in the pool, wearing couture, having fun. Nobody had more fun in Italy than she did. Her fashion is spectacular because she's fearless when it comes to it. Has unlimited funds.
I hated Jennifer Tilly, and she's really won me over.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is Jennifer Tilly not full-time?
Precisely.
Yeah. I think they might change that. I think they might put Sutton as a friend and put Jennifer Tilly full-time.
Sutton just needs to go away. Completely. We don't need her. But this dress, it's entirely like every single thing on it is beads. It's insane.
This is like, I don't even know how you sit this woman on the end of a couch at this point. Like, we've got to move
God,
some
I
people
hope not.
down for this dress, because
I mean, he's going to make a big deal about the dress and have her turn and twirl. It's not only that, like, I couldn't pull off that dress, not the fit of it. I think that would look good on me, but your personality has to be the type of personality that would wear a structured, full sequins dress with your image on it, you know?
I would wear something like this. But instead of my face on it, I would have Richie's face on it.
Hey.
Are you kidding me? She's answering a call.
I'm sorry, guys. Hold on.
As the camera's zooming in and around. Oh my God.
You can pass by whenever you want.
Jesus.
Okay.
Richie, I apologize.
I do. It's called Reality Court. If you like reality TV,
She's selling.
check it out.
You know what? She's selling the podcast. That I appreciate.
Okay. I'll see you later. You coming by today?
She's getting us another listener.
Okay, in a few minutes. Okay. I'll be finished soon. Okay, bye.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got a new listener, it sounds like.
Yes, it's Thomas. By the way, of all the contractors or subcontractors I've used here, this countertop guy, he's the greatest, wants to make sure I'm happy.
Oh, good.
And he was like, I love reality TV. You have a podcast? That's why I said it.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate that we got a new listener.
Thank you.
I was saying I would wear this dress, but with Richie's face on it.
Right.
I would love something like this. That, I just think it's just, and you know what's funny about it? It fits the theme. Like, how crazy is that? Like, when you look at everything and the whole like group, she also makes this feel cohesive without.
I mean, let me ask you, when this woman came out, okay, I know Kyle, the second she got there, already knew she had made a mistake by seeing everybody else. But it's when Jennifer Tilly came out that she thought, what have I done? I want to go home.
I feel like Jennifer Tilly, I don't know in what sense she's saying it, but she's saying fuck you. And I don't know if it's a celebratory fuck you or if it's an actual fuck you, but either way, I'm very happy for her to say fuck you.
It is confidence in a dress personified. Mm-hmm. And I love that. And I love that for her. And I don't even think she's saying fuck you. She's saying, this is me. This is who I am. Take me or leave me.
I love that. And I think that is what is missing on this show in general. And this is indicative of what is exciting about Beverly Hills right now.
Yep.
It's Jennifer Tilly in this dress and nothing else.
Yep.
This almost feels like what I would imagine someone like Erica back when she had money or stolen money would wear. Mm-hmm. And instead we're getting Erica in cheap lingerie from Shein.
Yeah, except that Erica, yes, she takes chances. But this is taking a chance with a super elegant silhouette. That dress with that silhouette in any color would be beautiful. Even a solid color. It's just, and I love, you know how some people, I feel like other people would do this, but they would have the dress with like Andy's face or something, you know?
Yeah.
To be cute or whatever. No, she's like, my dress, my face, you know, here I am.
And can I say something also too? I felt like she got the memo on the exciting hair, right?
Yes.
I think that some of the ladies could have amped up their looks just with their hair alone. And whereas they tried to play, you know what it is? It is, to me, the Kim Kardashian sort of vibe that a lot of them are trying to pull off with the sleek, pulled back, like ponytail that pulls the face back. You know, I feel like it gives that whole Kardashian vibe. Yeah. And I feel like everybody can't pull that off.
No.
It doesn't look good on everyone.
I mean, Ace can.
Obviously.
Yeah, Ace can.
Obviously.
I mean, you know, you've got to give props where props are due, right?
Thank you.
But some of these ladies definitely needed to add some extra oomph.
I mean,
and she knew how to do that.
Look at her hair. She couldn't have had a slicked back pony with this. Her hair she looks like a statue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she looks like a statue.
Because
the dress would have looked too big compared to something close to her hair. So she went big with her hair, not Teresa Giudice big at the wedding, but big for her. the color of their hair is picking up some of those tones in the. It's perfection, guys.
It is.
This is what Simpsons money gets you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Amanda because I was trying to think of what does.
Do we have any other angles of this dress?
No.
I'm gonna look on social media to see if she
See
posted.
if you find.
Rachel didn't post anything.
No, I want to see her face closer because from a distance, her face looks really pretty.
Oh, I think she looks snatched. Back to Amanda's dress. I was trying to think of like, what is this reminding me of? Because I know it's a memory I have. And I realized what it is. And that is Drew Sidora singing at the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. That's what this dress is reminding me of.
Really? It was similar?
No, it wasn't. It was the vibe of her doing that and the cringe factor of her doing that. And that's what it's reminding me of. Because
the only thing that Amanda has right now is a reel, and you can see her getting ready.
Oh, okay.
So you can see her face, but you can't really. It's not another still picture of us to really analyze.
You see her putting on the dress?
No, it's like her putting on her makeup, and then they're fixing her hair. So if you wanted to see that, you could sort of see that better.
And that's Jennifer Tilly?
That's Amanda Francis.
Oh, okay.
But you know what, though? I wonder how that dress is going to look sitting down. Like, sometimes, like you said.
No, that's not going to look good sitting down. That's not going to look good sitting down. And I don't know if Jennifer Tilly's thing, when she sits here, this thing is going to rise too high. Like, because this has that insert in it. It's almost like a cardboard.
No, I hope that she stands the entire time.
I don't want the face
to I don't want the face to scrunch up or anything. Just stand.
Yeah.
I think that would be best. Yes.
Agreed.
Richie, God, you know what? Thank you for bringing us your hot takes. Thank you for bringing us your hot face. Thank you for bringing us that hot, sexy voice. We appreciate it.
I'm sorry you couldn't get more of me because he left me out on purpose.
No, you were out because you couldn't figure out your technology because you're old.
Yes, but you have had problems with your technology and you're not old. So
when
that talks to your intelligence, mine just speaks to the fact that I wasn't born with a smartphone in my hand.
Okay, whatever. Listen, the internet raised me. And that's why I'm so fucked up.
No, what's my excuse?
That's the question. Richie, thank you so much for being here. Anna, thanks for showing up eventually. And thank you, Ace, for keeping it all moving along. Guys, go leave us a 5-star review. Don't say anything negative about us. Only say nice things. Richie, slide into his DMs, guys. He's maybe working on a new side business. And I'm sliding in. I'm going to slide into the DMs. You're going to
slide in. When is your next trip, Richie?
My next trip is to Bali. We're doing back-to-back trips. So, yeah, I'm excited.
When is that one?
2 or 3 spots. The first one is September 28th through October 5th. And then the second one is October 8th through the 15th.
Okay, Let me tell you, I love the videos of that. The whole vibe is so fun.
It is absolutely amazing.
Let's say someone goes on this trip.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't get to have sex with him.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was just thinking like big spoon, little spoon, share a bed situation.
No.
That I can't do that.
Oh, you with him? Ace, stop.
The guy's got to ask, okay? God. When someone's this beautiful, you got to shoot your shot.
Yeah.
But your nice, comfy room down the hall, it will likely be very, very big and plush.
Yeah.
How much we got to pay to share the room?
Oh.
You're so gross.
I would have to give up my peace every night. Like, oh. God.
No, it's just like a couple minutes.
3-pump chump.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. We love you all, and we are so grateful to Foss Media for all the amazing things that they do.
And my big face.
And Anna's big face and horrible technology. Thank you, everybody.
Love you guys. Love you, Richie.
Love you all too.